Welcome to the 9th round of the WeatherTech IMSA Sports Car Championships. It's the Michelin GT Challenge at VIR. Right on the Virginia-North Carolina border, you see the beautiful, lush green grass. None of the cars want to be in that today. I want to take a look at the Motul Pole Award winners. This took place yesterday. It's the second Motul Pole Award for both classes, both the LM and the GTD. Lawrence Vantor got it in the LM, and Zachary Robichon in the GTD. Side by side as they make the final right-hand turn and coming on to the front stretch. Again, the field in the hands of Lawrence Vantor, as he was the Motul Pole Award winner. Easy to say as they get ready to come to green. And guess who's going to throw the green? That's right, Bibb up there on the stand, getting ready to start the clock. 2 hours, 40 minutes. Green flag in the air. We're racing at VIR.
A great start by our pole sitter, but look at Nick Tandy putting the pressure on the two forwards. They jockey for position down into that break zone. Joey Hand, the meat and the sandwich. Tandy goes around the outside.
Look at this. Porsche's early trying to make a flex the muscle move to take over the first two spots.
This racetrack is narrow, and the best opportunity to make a pass is on the starts. Nick Tandy around the outside gains 4 spots.
Look at the two forwards. They're battling out side by side. Briscoe looking to the inside of his teammate Joey Hand in the red, white, and blue Ford GT. There you see it. Then the uphill climb through the S's. What a piece of racetrack this is.
And for the first time in 289 laps, we have a full course caution. Full course yellow because of the tire carcass from the 96. Robbie Foley behind the wheel just came off on the straightaway, and this was the contact that probably got him a right rear down.
Battle for third position there. Looked like Highstand was backing up a little bit in the Aim Vassar Sullivan Lexus. Robbie Foley just tapped him. Corey Lewis thought he saw a gap. Let's take another look at it, AJ.
And this had been building for a couple of laps. They had already had contact, the 48 and the 96, 2 laps previous. Just drivers being aggressive there, knowing that track position is really critical. We see on board here the 76. Unfortunately, the 76, Matt Plum gets a part of this as well. But yeah, just trying to, you see an opening. It's such a narrow racetrack, you have to try to take that gap. And once that happened, there was contact. And for the 96 here, a tire down. I think they went a lap down trying to change that tire. So just going to be an uphill climb. Been a struggle so far for Robbie Foley.
So again, a couple GTD cars staying out. Robichon, McNeil, and green flag flying once again as we see the Porsches trying to separate it. We'll see if the fight is going to be on again. The 911 out front, 912 chasing behind, and those two will continue to fight for the lead.
Oh, Larry putting the pressure on. I think there may have been contact there, or was it just evasive action from the 912 that we saw right there, the little jink coming out of turn 2. Got to remember, Pele, these are his first green flag laps. Vantora's been in a rhythm.
Vantora's going to be upset. He knows he made the mistake on the pit stop, getting too close to the wall there, so he's going to be frustrated. Oh, we see the 44 there.
John Potter behind the wheel of
Potter,
that Lamborghini.
Turn 3, he's off in the grass.
He's back on track. We stay green.
Top part of the racetrack right there, Rick, as you come into that sector.
As we see once again out front Robichon, 20-second advantage now over Hinman. So we would expect pretty soon to see this 9, the FAF Motorsports number 9, on its way to pit road. Are they going to do it now? They are.
Well, you just run a big gamble there of continuing to run. If there's a yellow, suddenly pit lane be closed, you'd lose all of your advantage. Jana's waiting for the stop.
Yes, and of course, that's what they wanted to do, was maintain that advantage. They're going to take the opportunity now to obviously do some VP Racing fuel and Michelin tires. And let's go ahead and do a driver change. Scott Hargrove, of course, who has not been in this car the last couple races, now will get back behind the wheel. Spoke with him earlier in the weekend, said he is so excited to get back into this. And remember, this team is new to the series as far as GTD goes. They have experience with these cars and this track. So every track they come to is a brand new setup. The tires easily beat the fuel here. They'll wait for the last bit of VP Racing fuel. Nice, smooth driver change. And yes, it is under green, but they are still able to maintain much of their track position, but not like we saw for those who stopped under.
topped it off with fuel, and now that Fat Motorsports 9 Porsche back out on its way to the racetrack.
So yes, he would have to kind of fight off from the 912 behind him, but now he's getting kind of in the sweet spot that they spent their time during practice. So you look at P1, P2, as we call them, the practice sessions, that is really reaping benefits for them now.
We just see Briscoe off track there in the 67. Those guys trying to get 3 in a row for the Ford GT, and look at this.
Just gets in super late there down into turn 1.
And this has been going for a couple laps. Townsend Bell in the 12 and Patrick Long in the 73, and it's still not settled.
I just feel like as this is going on, the song in the background should be like, let me tell you about my best friend, because these two have history. They're not very fond of each other, and it's been shown for the last couple of laps here.
AJ, you said, what's this argy-bargy stuff? This is argy-bargy, okay? And this is a disagreement on the racetrack. I love it.
Well, we had seen Patrick Long get alongside of Townsend Bell just moments ago, and Townsend Bell wasn't going to give him an inch. As a matter of fact, they traded a little paint, some tire rub, and it's still the 12 of Townsend Bell out front. He's not going to give up any position on the racetrack right now, making it as hard as possible for Patrick Long.
Well, the 3 is in. One of the reasons why the Ford committed to that early stop was indeed they're running the softer compound tire, and it's just wearing out way too quickly. And Magnussen out, Antonio Garcia getting in. Hard to believe that it's been over a year since the 3 car has been into victory lane, but indeed it has. They've won here before. We'll see if they can pull something out of the hat and find a victory here, Jan.
And it's a head-to-head battle between Ford and Corvette. They made a driver change here as well on the 66, and there goes the Corvette. But at the same time, and I think the Corvette, it's going to be neck and neck.
Yeah, there's a protocol. If you get that overlap, if you got any part alongside, the car on the inside has to let you go. And that is critical. So you got Garcia behind the wheel of the yellow Corvette there. You've got Dirk Mueller as here comes the 911 making that pit stop. Tandy now back behind the wheel. They did the undercut, and it's just worked, but only just. Key now is for Garcia to try and maintain this track position. Tandy's on hot tires. Can he get to the inside? He's going to be aggressive. He does it.
He gets to the inside, takes that position. Good stop there for
the 66. They tried to release him, Rick. I think the advantage is when you're closer to pit out, you can observe the other guys as they release their car. And they didn't need a full fuel load. There's only 44 minutes to go, so you could short fill a little bit in terms of waiting for them. Oh, Garcia makes a mistake. He locks up on cold tires. He's wide, and Mueller is through.
Mueller taking advantage of that mistake. All right, getting ready for the restarts, and the 911, 912 taking off quickly as they came out of the final turn. A drag race down into 1. 8 minutes and 47 seconds remain.
Tandy left really early there. Surprised Earl Bamber as the Corvettes go by the lap BMW. Nice job by Jesse Krohn, recognizing he's not in the fight here today. Let them go after the leaders.
Tandy was shot out of a cannon on the restart, timed it perfect. Caught Earl Bamber sleeping just a little bit, was able to get that gap so he could go into turn 1 and not feel that pressure, not overdrive the entry and set sail.
Again, as we were under 10 minutes to go in the race, the final restart, and this time by, he's going to see the white flag one more time around at VIR. Nick Tandy now with over a 1-second lead over Earl Bamber, teammate. Back there in the 912, then it's Garcia and Milner, but Milner, things are heating up back behind him. He's got Westbrook all over him. In the GTD class, Bleekemolen, Farnbacher, Wielander. 1, 2, and 3.
Wielander has gotten around Scott Hargrove for that final podium spot. Coming to the white flag, he's all over Mario Farnbacher, looking to get to second.
That is huge for Mario Farnbacher. You felt he was just going to try and settle in here, bring home a nice podium run, but he doesn't want to see another couple of points go away here at the end. How hard will Tony Wielander push here to try and get another position? They finished 3rd twice this season, he and Cooper McNeil. They want to go 1 or maybe 2 better, but time is running out.
And that pass, Wielander over Hargrove, was big in the Sprint Championship. It puts another car between the 86 and the 9 car. So the overall championship looking great for Mario Farnbacher, Trent Hinman, and Meyer Shank Racing. But that Sprint Championship is still up for grabs. That was a big pass Wielander has made.
Overall, as we look back to the GTLM class, Up front, it's the 911 and the 912. As dominant as they have been in 2019, they have never finished 1-2 this season. It's been all the way back at Lime Rock Park in 2017, the last time that the Porsches finished up 1-2. But Nick Tandy is leading this tandem, and an impressive run for the 911. Nick Tandy will take him to victory lane.
What a season for
coming home second.
Incredible, AJ.
Just such great execution from this whole Porsche factory team.
And in the GTD class, it's Bleekemolen out in front. He's got a 1-second lead. Farnbacher is looking like he's going to hang on to that second spot, but it's Bleekemolen in the Mercedes. He'll win at VIR.
Much needed victory for that group. They've had a rough year in so many different ways between IMSA and obviously at Le Mans. So doesn't make up for the 24-hour Le Mans, but it's always nice to get a victory. It's such a special racetrack like VIR.